It's some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the length. Ashton Dulin now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Mustang 19. County Lions.
Play action. It's Richardson. Looking deep to open the game. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Viking 18. Steady.
Richardson on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Well, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. And this one spits out a little shy midfield. Is that going to be an enemy territory to begin this possession? Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Ertz. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from the 32. Operating from the gun, here's Ertz. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown! Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
All set for the kickoff. return. Here's Doolin. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Colts take over first down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
19, start. Kennedy Lions. 18, Pioneer. Come back team.
To throw, Richardson. He's going to get caught by Tyler Warren. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down Colts. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Great, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz. Richardson going with a screen to Taylor. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football. And once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Ready. Let go.
Taylor trying to run for this first. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
You felt it the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a first down.
All
right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
Ready? 19 Lions. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Dragon 60. Ready,
Going for it on 4th. Richardson. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
This is our last play of the quarter.
No touch. No touch.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Finds room to the 30. And he's all the way forward to the 37-yard line. That's the end of one here. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. He's got Devontae Smith. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson vacates quickly left side. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
6 yards.
That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Here we go. Hawks, ready.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They pick up a 17, and that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
All set to go now from the 35.
Buffalo 18. 18 rattle. 18 rattle.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Get it.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's going to be caught on his back. Taylor will take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
So we'll await 3rd down and 9. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment.
Got it. Ready.
5 men now in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down.
50 ready. Set.
Throw here, 3rd down. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. Here's Hurts. It's Saquon Barkley. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A pickup there of 39. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He's looking for A.J. Brown there. And now it's second down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Hurts trying again on second down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it. On fourth down, Hurts. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Hurts yet again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. And again, here's Hurts. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Colts get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Cougar 19, trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
On first down, it's Richardson. He finds a seam down the middle. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Richardson now on first and 10. Has it downfield, working the left. And who nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First down. A gain of 27.
Richardson on first and 10.
First down, Colts.
Left side into the hands of Warren. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're going to face third down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find it.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Eagles are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Shipley now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Man in motion here. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find A.J. Brown. So now it's going to be third and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Short pass brought in. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's got Smith again. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 from the 43.
No touch. No touch.
Hurts throwing again. Finds the in route complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down now, ball at the 33. Running right, it's Barkley. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Back to the line they come, second down.
Great. Hey, 70. No touch.
They go to Barkley again. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up third down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 9 brings up third.
On third down, it's Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And the Colts are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be first down Colts.
Every tight end worth of salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Go.
A give left side to Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Second and 10. At the 46-yard line. Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt for the Colts.
But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. So they're left facing third and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Were you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco? try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad, and I'm out in the night to scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. Like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane.
Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making, so come give me a hug. You in the getting it, you can find me in the club. Full up, mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making, so come give me a hug. You in the getting it. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Rolls down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the LA, they saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, show, they tell you I'm local. When the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full up, mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making, so come give me a hug. You in the getting it, you can find me in the club. Full up, mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making, so come give me a hug. You in the getting it. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my jewels. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Hit the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes to chicks, if she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn if the talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks told me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a. Come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club. Full up, mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making, so come give me a hug. You in the getting it, you can find me in the club. Full up, mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making, so come give me a hug. You in the getting it. Don't try to act like you don't know where we be, neither. We in the club all the time, so pop on. Shady Aftermath. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit. Before I sat down, still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the brick. Talk about. Now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Oh, front yard yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Oh.
Queen, on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. The mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
What defines my name?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in. Going to mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
Dragon 60. Stephanie. Mustang 19.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He's going to test this secondary right away. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Indianapolis. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4.
Come on.
From the gun, Richardson. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50s. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger. Check go.
Pelletos running left, it's Taylor. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
70 Rangers. Let's go.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Viking 18.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Brown.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up second and
Now
1.
Jalen Hurts on second down. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles first down. A gain of 18.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He's tackled at the
From the 34-yard line. Here's second and 3. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And an Eagles first down. A gain of 30.
On first down, it's Hurts. On the move left. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Second and 10. Again, Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they go to work on first and goal. Hurts will try it again. That is caught by the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. Touchdown, Eagles. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule: the closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
Will set up for the
Hurts again. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Jake Elliott to kick
So
off
following
for
the score,
Philadelphia.
here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line. Cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux when that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Alert! Alert! Ready!
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9.
Here we go. 18, 60 Eagles, 60. Let's go.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Third and 9.
Here we go. Trap 70 line. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Richardson to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key third downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
So that'll bring up fourth down. That'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. Flush to his right. Now he'll run.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Philadelphia.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the
A
Eagles.
shotgun snap now to Hurts. A minute 56 to play in this first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To the air again. Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. On the run to the right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down.
Buffalo 18. Tag. 18. Panthers 60. Panthers 6. Warriors 70.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Looking to throw. Richardson. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Mustang 19.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. A quick throw that's complete on the slant. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Deputy 79 Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Ready.
To throw, it's Richardson. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. from the 39. They come up on 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Hurts moving to his left. That's caught! And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. John Dodson was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
King, Phil.
Now Hurts going to run this one himself.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. Now Hurts. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. So again, they will try for 2. This time, it comes from the 7-yard line. Now Hurts. He'll swing that out wide. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. Seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. Ashton Dulin now to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Hurts. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for the Eagles.
So out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And an Eagles 1st down.
Now it's Hurts. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and
2nd down throw for Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for the 1st.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Here's Hurts. He'll buck. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
Forced out left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They gained 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Hip Warrior 70. Liking it. Ready.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
It is 3rd and 10.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready, ready!
Out of shotgun, Richardson. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 60 Wildcat.
From the gun, Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and 1. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd down and a yard. He'll step up and run this. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
That's good for Eagles. 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Forced out wide. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Again, Hurts escaping to his left. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
1st down. A gain of 12.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10 now from the 36. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one broken up. And it's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I remember being around a lot of really good high-level linebackers, and what they used to say, Mike, is we're not going to guard the check down, but we're going to punish the check down, especially if that running back's going to catch the ball with his back facing the defense. They're saying, you might catch it, but we are going to make you pay every single time.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. That's taken in. Calcaterra's got it. And he'll take this one in. Katara. Touchdown, Eagles. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Jake Elliott.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Seven Pirates.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Eagles will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
A first down throw for Hurts. That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
on 2nd down, Hurts. They'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Hurts to throw. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Now Hurts. That one intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
Lions.
On first down, it's Richardson. Left side, and it's caught by 1. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Indianapolis. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Ready, right?
To throw, it's Richardson. That is caught side of the end zone. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Colts. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Let's go now.
Will line up for the
Franco,
two-point
let's go.
conversion.
They'll drop to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Eagles 22.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Hurts to the air on first down. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Colts have come away with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready? Step 65 catch, 65 catch. Ready?
Richardson. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Richardson to throw it here on first down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Michael Carter. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Hurts. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
To throw is Hurts. Rolling right. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack. 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. It's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Mustang 19.
On 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. It is brought in the end zone. As Austin Duelist. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision, down 8, going for 2. Throwing is Richardson. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal lines and add a pair of points.
16. You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On first down, it's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to try it here again. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And when they needed to come up with a play the most, Mike, this defense delivers. They desperately needed to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance to go pull this one out. Now they come away with a big takeaway, and at the end of this game, they got a shot.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, right?
On second down, Richardson. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Out to his right, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
Second and 10. Hurts now. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. And they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Again, Hurts. Pushed out to his left. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Looks like a design run. Hurts has it. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. And the timeout comes. The whistle blows with 3 seconds remaining on the clock.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out at the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. And in the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.